Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Uh, my name is Yuga Fukushima from Japan, and this is my
And
best
I'm
friend. Yeah.
Güler from Turkey.
So could you explain yourself?
Okay, then I'm Eracem Güler and I'm 24 years old. In this video, we are gonna talking about Erasmus exchange experience of mine
Mhm.
as a Turkish guy in Poland. So yeah, I'm 24 years old. I'm computer engineering study right now. In which university? Yeah, so like this.
Okay, thank you so much. I think you will stay in Poland and you're gonna be great, very great experience. So
Mhm.
could you explain about your experience in Erasmus here?
Sure, I've been here for 10 months, and how can I say this is a life-changing opportunity for me because no, I didn't even travel the European countries or different countries in yet in my life, but the last September I came here and I am here for 10 months also. I just visited too much different countries in there. So Erasmus allowed me this kind of opportunity and opportunity there was like I just met with too much different country people. I just met with her his uh, his life cultures
Mhm.
and their lifestyles, and I just make too much different friends from different countries like Yuga, and also I make a lot of Turkish friends in here, and we just how can I say we just make too much different events. We are just going too much different countries with them. We are just making too much events, social events in here, and yeah, this is a very wonderful experience for me being Erasmus student in Poland also.
Okay, it will be great that I'm very happy to hear from you that you gonna very best experience in Poland. And the next question is, how do you feel about living in Poland?
Actually, I could say I'm very happy, and I could also say, especially, I feel very safe in Poland because usually in my, for example, in my country or different countries, I feel myself a little bit sometimes in danger in nighttime, or how can I say? I could see there is not too much bad things in Poland. There is not too much crime thing or something else. It's a very relaxed place. You can go whenever you want. You can walk in the streets whenever you want. I feel very safe in Poland, and also I feel very Poland. How can I say in which especially it's very big city and you can do too much different kind of things in here. I could say, and there are too much big natural places. There is too much park. You can walk in there. Yeah, I could say I'm happy in living in Łódź, Poland.
Mm. Oh wow, it's very great that you say that there are some beautiful natures
Mhm.
and like the amusement park, like we can play with something. Okay, so what about the University of Łódź? What do you feel?
University of which we could say it's very near our dormitories, and we are just walking down in here 10 minutes or something. I could say a little bit. For example, our faculty. I'm computer scientist, and we are the faculty of mathematics and engineering. And I could say our faculty a little bit old, and our class is a little bit old. And how can I say, our teachers they are good persons, and they are just how can I say, in lesson thing, it's actually how can I say, a little bit hard to understand the lessons in the lecture time. But if I study myself, it could be better. And also,
Mhm.
they are just making too much chances to passing the projects, passing the exam. For example, in the first semester, we just take eight. I just take 8 lessons, and six of them was just project and homework. And the last two exams, I could say it was very easy. We just passed the exams very quietly. And also the second semester, it's a little bit harder for me, but Also, I'm thinking we can also pass the exams because teachers are very relaxed. If you, for example, don't get in the lessons, you can talk with your teacher and you present your absence excuse. They can say, okay, we can do this, we can do this, and they are very good help in this. But usually, I couldn't not too much understand from lesson, honestly. But don't worry about lesson schedule or are the lessons are hard in here or something. Maybe I will say it could be easiest school term of your. It's gonna be a Erasmus
Hmm.
schedule.
So you mean that throughout the whole year, maybe the class you don't have not so much difficult class in the University of Uch generally.
Actually, I will say the lessons are
Hmm.
usually
Hmm.
how can I say, if we talk about the topics, it
Mm-hmm.
is very hard lessons, but
Mm-hmm.
in the end of the day, in exam,
Mm-hmm.
exams are usually easy.
Mm-hmm.
They are just giving too much products, and they can you can pass all
Uh-huh.
of the exam
Mm-hmm.
if also feel struggle. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, it's you are gonna be pass all of this. I'm saying like this.
Okay, thank you so much. So you passed all of the class? You
In
passed?
the first semester, I just passed all
Uh-huh.
class, and right now I am in this second semester, and
Okay.
who knows? I
Okay,
hope.
yeah, okay, let's hope. Thank you so much. Okay, then let's do next question. Thank you. So, could you, did you travel European countries?
Mhm,
And do you have a time about the classes and
mhm.
about the money also for travel?
Actually, most of my trips was in the first semester. How can I say? My school just gave scholarship in the first semester, and that why I could travel too much, and I just saw seven countries in the Europe.
Mm.
But in the second semester, my university unfortunately doesn't give me money. Because of this, I couldn't go
Mm.
to much the
Mm-hmm.
different countries. But for like you, my family just sent me money, and it was enough for living in here and living good life in Poland. And I'm very also happy to be here. But in your when you came with your scholarship, Erasmus scholarship, it's enough for taking trips. But especially, I could give a recommend if you take your tickets, your bookings, your flights. It could be very cheap if you take earlier. It
Mm-hmm.
could be. I'm saying it's enough time. And also, time is. I could say there is in too much holiday in the Europe in the every year, and you can make your trips in this kind of timelines in holiday
Mm.
timelines. Yeah, it's enough. Everything.
Okay, thank you so much. And time is enough to travel, and also the money is it kind of depends on the scholarship or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
understand.
thank you so much. And the maybe we talked about the money.
Mhm.
So just living in here in Poland, is it expensive or not?
I don't think so because if you get a scholarship in here, for example, you are paying 500 zloty in here,
Mm-hmm.
but also the life costs like eating. Actually, you are not too much wasting money in Poland. If you, as a student, you are just paying for dormitory, you are just paying for your food or something.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you are paying for transportation or
Mm-hmm.
something. If you came with here with scholarship, it's enough. And right now, even if they are not paying me a scholarship, and my family is paying average money from
Mm-hmm.
here, and it's enough for me.
Okay, maybe compared to Turkey, it's gonna be cheap
It's
or expensive. What your
how can
with
I
your
say?
opinion?
Sometimes changing, but usually, if we talk about food things, it's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
If we talk about transportation or something, it's sometimes a little bit
Mm-hmm.
expensive. But usually, Poland is cheaper than
Mm-hmm.
Turkey, but not especially from Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Poland is very cheaper than European countries because they are Poland just using zloty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe I think so also. Okay, thank you. So maybe the did you have the kind of bad experience in here about the
Hmm.
culture, maybe about the life,
Actually,
about school?
for example, I could say there is just one thing: if you don't take tickets or something in the trains, you can punish me a
Yeah,
little. Actually, sorry, I just usually taking my tickets, but there is some kind of sometimes a bad things in the transportation tickets machine. They're sometimes broken, they're not working.
Mm,
If you cut worker in here, just workers little bit, how can I say, bad attitude to persons. If for example I'm just showing, I just take my ticket or something, they are just don't believing me, it's wrong time, you just take your ticket in wrong time, they are just punishing you. But it is a very
mm,
bad attitude for me.
mm,
uh, you must be careful about
mm,
transportation thing. You can be punished. But
mm,
if I talk about different thing, for example, racism or something, I didn't feel. I didn't live some kind of thing in here.
mm,
And Polish people sometimes they are not too much talking English. It could be
mm-hmm,
bad for you because when you came into Europe, you want to talk English or something.
mm-hmm,
But I have I have bad news for you. They are not too much talking English. But especially you can make some kind of arrangement with they are just understanding you. But also, how can I say, culture, it's okay, and there is not too much bad thing in Poland. Yeah, I could
mm-hmm.
say like this.
Okay, maybe we should be care about the ticket when we got on the train,
Yeah, you must be
and
careful.
yeah,
You
and
must be
about
careful.
some maybe we have to learn some kind of a Polish language, maybe
Mm-hmm.
at least some greetings, something. It
Yeah,
could
yeah,
be
yeah.
better, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks so much. So it's gonna be the last questions. That do you recommend doing Erasmus in Poland?
Yeah, 100%. Especially in Poland, I could remember because if we talk about magical, not magical, sensible thing, Poland is middle of the Europe. You can go whenever you want. It's near Germany. It's near the how can I say, different countries like Holland, Deutschland. Not Deutschland, was Germany. It was also near the France. It was near the all the things you want to see in Europe. Poland is very near to these countries, and also I could say, like I said, it was very cheaper, and Poland is there making too much parties. It is very also great. They are just drinking too much. It's also
Mm,
great. Yeah, maybe you can go better countries, but it could be a little bit expensive for the student. And yeah, I could recommend which for 5 or 6 months. It could be better.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. About from your experience also, like to think Poland is very great and also like it's just comfortable and also like to meet friend like me and the ally like we are the best friend
Yeah.
about we met here in Poland. So if you gonna come to Uch, then like we very happy to see you in here
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
maybe.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So do you want to say anything?
I could say you must be live this Erasmus experience. It's gonna be just life changing opportunity for you. And if you didn't gonna do this, you could be feel a little bit less in your life in your lifetime. You must be do this, and it's gonna be a very special experience for you. Believe me. And how can I say? Do widzenia. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry, dziękuję, thank you, Alai, thank you so
Bye
much, bye
bye. Görüşürüz.
bye, görüşürüz.